A question I have for you is, what's the difference now between the role of your blog, and you're a trusted media commentator from a trusted source, and a blog written by somebody anonymous that may or may not be making it up?
When you're in the blogosphere, it's like the Wild West. You are there necessarily up against and commenting on and often doing battle with people who have none of the kind of journalistic background that you have and are prepared to kind of throw mud around at will. I think this is one of the things that that corporate bloggers have to realise, that this is essentially a non-corporate sphere and that we venture there in our peril.
How much do you believe that a coterie of commentators, particularly press-based but increasingly blog-based, clearly influence the direction of public policy and political party policies?
I think the job of the commentator isn't, to provide a polite echo to politicians. It's to be very contrarian. It's to pull them up short. It's to make them think again. Equally, I think if politics simply ran to a media agenda, however benign or otherwise, then that wouldn't be a good thing either.
Do you feel sometimes you're second-guessing what the public's going to feel or reflecting what they feel?
Well, I don't actually do either. I mean, I think if you start to imagine your constituency, then, people who sort of read you what they want to hear, that's a bit sort of dangerous, because sometimes I think you've actually got to offend your natural constituency, I suppose. And now that we're all on comment is free, if you do, they're very quick to let you know.
The big story, and you can't get away with it, and it comes up in all sorts of ways, is the shift of power, the shift of economic power, away from our old developed world to the new developing world. And obviously China, obviously India, but also the other countries of the Far East, part of the Middle East, part of Russia as well.
How fast do you think the topic areas change that you need to address? You wrote a main facing page comment piece on private equity. Are you surprised by how quickly a topic like private equity moved centre stage?
Well, I think that it's been pushed centre stage because it has become more important. It's been becoming more important for 5 years or so, but quite suddenly it has been pushed centre stage. Now, I'm not surprised by that. In fact, in some ways, I'm sort of surprised it didn't come centre stage earlier, because this has been one of the, I find, both intriguing and at one level disturbing features of finance, in that why should one leave the transparent public markets with their huge liquidity and go to something which is less transparent?
And of course the nature of a columnist is that you can't be right all the time anyway. Quite often you can be wrong, but you can have a strong opinion about it.
Well, of course there are a few columnists, and I'm not going to name them, I think of one in particular, who is totally wonderful, because it's a he, is almost always consistently wrong. And when he said, he thought China was going to run into serious economic trouble, I knew they'd be all right.
I think we'll run a little editorial intelligence sweepstakes to find out who that is. Hamish McRae, thank you very much.
Thank you.